My bottom line is to make sure that we are saving or creating 4 million jobs.
There were two things that the Obama administration did early in 2009. One was a $800 billion stimulus act. Congressional Budget Office, which is nonpartisan, suggests that it was at least 1.5 million, maybe as much as 3.5 million jobs created or saved through the Stimulus Act. The auto bailout got real bang for the buck. It probably saved about 1.5 million jobs at least, according to the Center for Automotive Research. It's probably the clearest success story of the Obama administration. So we might very well have saved or created 4 million jobs. The problem is we needed to save or create a lot more.
Jobs must be our #1 focus in 2010, and that's why I'm calling for a new jobs bill tonight.
So the president didn't quite get what he wanted, at least not right away. A couple of weeks after the State of the Union, Congress did send him a much scaled down version of what he wanted in a jobs bill. It was about $17.6 billion, and it only had 4 small slices. Later in the year, there were other smaller measures passed, but overall, Obama didn't really get the big jobs push that he wanted.
So for years, you've been hearing about manufacturing jobs disappearing overseas. You are leading the way in showing how manufacturing jobs are coming right back here to the United States of America.
The manufacturing sector had been losing jobs for about 30 years. Financial crisis hits, that gets even worse. But along with the recovery, we do start seeing the manufacturing sector add back jobs, albeit very slowly. Businesses start investing in equipment, in computers, in machinery, and all of that takes factories adding back workers. Overall, we see the manufacturing sector add about 300,000 jobs back since the beginning of 2010. While we're not really sure how much of that would be directly because of Obama's policies, it is a step in the right direction. Possibly adding further to our manufacturing recovery is President Obama's goal of doubling exports by 2015. So far, we're actually on track to accomplish this goal. More exports means more business for American companies and hopefully translates into more American jobs.
Jeff Immelt, GE CEO and one of the most imaginative and visionary business leaders in America, has agreed to head up our new Council on Jobs and Competitiveness.
Has the Job Council done anything? Not so much. Not yet. Could something come of it? Absolutely. We're still, we're now just getting to the point where we're starting to see some real plans coming out of the Obama administration. We don't know what they're going to be. Is it good that the top industry leaders have a seat at the table while those plans are being formulated? You bet. We've seen job councils, we've seen job summits. A real cynic would say nothing helps here.
Right now, there are people across America with talents just waiting to be tapped. Sparks waiting to be lit. Our job is to light them. And there's no time to lose when we've got folks looking for work, when we've got companies that need to stay competitive.
People are pushing the president to do a lot of different things. Some say the answer is federally subsidized jobs that will put people to work and have the government pay for it. Others are saying that it's a private industry issue and that the president should give incentives to companies to hire more people through tax credits or other measures. Contrary to popular belief, there actually are a lot of jobs out there. The problem is that companies say they can't find anybody qualified to fill them. That's why the Obama administration has really placed great emphasis on jobs training. They've actually set aside more than $2 billion to help community colleges train workers of the future, hoping to build better ties between industry and the colleges.